Testing my voice.
All right. Go ahead and talk for a second so I can get your volume
How's
right.
the volume? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I think that's all right.
Okay, I can hear you too, so
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah, you can, if you turn that one, that will adjust the monitor in your ears of us.
Okay,
So
yeah,
if it's too loud, turn it down. If it's too
that's
quiet,
good.
turn it up. Okay. All right. So let's get going here. All right. I am Tyrell Datweiler, Hill Hill Productions. I am at Scratch Pizza and Billiards in Fife, Washington for the final tour stop of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. And I am being joined in the booth by one of our players, Marianne McConnell, our player of the year, from what I heard during the awards banquet yesterday. Congratulations.
Thanks, Terrell.
We are at the end here. This is the final match. This is the finals. We've got a matchup between Marianne's road partner, Kathie MacDonald, and a one Melissa Rushton, playing some 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. This will be a single race to 9.
Yeah, and they're playing with a 30-second shot clock.
Correct. And our tournament director will be shot clocking, and at this point, we'll also be racking for the players. Up till now, it's been rack your own. So
Yeah, and Melissa won the leg, so she did break this first game. It's alternate break from here on out.
yeah, she overran the 2 a little bit.
Yeah, well, she can get a look at the 3, but it doesn't look to me like the 3 really goes anywhere. She pots the 2, she'll probably be playing a little safety on the 3.
Are you getting your picture, Amy? Are you happy?
Hi, Amy. Our executive director is taking photographs with her phone. She usually has a better camera in hand.
Yeah, I don't think she brought her good camera this time.
Well, Sandro's here, so there's no need.
Right.
It's
Kind
just,
of pushing the 2 ball around here to start.
wow.
I'm about to say, I suspect she'll probably play the bank. It's kind of 2-way,
Yeah.
and the position's natural for the 3.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what she did. It's hard to tell if she's got a little piece of that 2 ball. The 8's in the way, but she might have an edge.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if the cue ball's further.
Oh, looks
a
like
little
he's
further.
going for it though.
Yeah.
Looks like she's got an edge. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Looks like she had too much of an edge.
Yeah, she might go for a 3-9 combination here.
Yeah, as close as the 9 is to the pocket, and 3 fairly close to the 9. And
She could play a carom also and push the 3 toward the bottom left pocket and pot the 9 in the right hand one. Oh, she ended up getting safe on that.
Yeah.
Nicked the 5 on the way by, and it rolled in front of the cue ball. It looks like there might be a 3-10 combination right in the very middle of the table on option.
Yeah, I mean, the way the table's laying, I don't hate it. Looks pretty straightforward.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So Kathie first on the board.
And it's her break.
Correct. Well, as I mentioned, we're at Scratch Pizza and Billiards here in Fife, Washington. Disregard all that other info at the bottom of this title card. Appreciate them for hosting us this weekend. Also, thank you to our top stop sponsor, Diamond Mine Northwest, distributor of Diamond Pool Tables, and our official 2025 tour sponsor, Lippman Lights. We appreciate them all so much. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to put on this tour. Also, a shout out to our other stop sponsor, Illuminated Queuing Arts and the ICAP training system. And a shout out to Jam Up Apparel, the official apparel partner of the NWPA.
One of the biggest women's regional tours in the United States. Maybe the biggest.
I know it was listed that on my little cheat sheet for a long time. When I started doing this for you guys 3 years ago, I don't know if that's changed. But yes, it's a great tour. Appreciate them letting me tag along.
Well, we certainly appreciate you tagging along. I think it adds a tremendous amount to our tour. Yeah, we've been drawing women from all over the Pacific Northwest. I don't know how many Canadians were here this time.
There was definitely
8 or 9, I think.
Yeah, there was a good count.
Somewhere in that range. And Washington, Oregon, California represented. Is there
Yeah.
anybody here from Idaho this time?
Is Elaine out of Idaho?
That's
Beverly, I think.
possible. I don't exactly totally know the answer. Yeah.
I feel like Elaine's based out of Idaho, but I'd have to double check that. I could be wrong.
Oh, that's hard to believe.
It's good to be wrong once in a while.
Absolutely, and to admit it. So Melissa Rushton was telling me earlier that this is actually her home club to play in. So she's
Okay.
really familiar with the tables and everything. She lives fairly close to here.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah. And Kathie does have a diamond table at home, but of course it's a little less used and worn than these are. So there are differences that happen after the cloth is well used. And Melissa would be very, very familiar with how they roll and how they grab.
Yeah, I've noticed the pockets on this particular table can get stingy at times.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of balls just get held up right in the jaws. This looks like a little swerve.
I think that's her jump cue. I think she's jumping.
Good hit. and makes a ball. So it's Kathie's option. She made a ball that was uncalled. So Kathie has the option of taking what she's left with or giving it back. One of the tricky little rules of 10 ball. There is a little cluster in the corner though. What's down there? Is it
I think it's the 3, the 7, and the 10.
Right, so I don't know if there's a lot of value in making this
No, I think
one.
I would expect her to play safe here. Trying to tee it up, I think, just a little too
Talk
soft.
her into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't even look like there's room to make a ball in off the 3. Yeah. Waiting for an opportunity, I guess, to get into that cluster. Certainly hasn't happened yet.
No, I don't really see an easy way to do that. Yeah, I think probably see them push this one ball around a little bit until either somebody can.
Could they ask for a stalemate?
I don't remember what the actual rule on a stalemate is. What the I think if I recall, with a stalemate, the both players have to basically refuse to shoot.
Right.
Although I guess technically refusing to progress the game would be refusing. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's more about refusing to progress the game.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and reread that rule. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Just doesn't come up very often.
Especially not in rotation games. I've seen it come up many times in 8 ball.
Sure, you get that 8 trapped in
Yeah, a few balls in front of it and no way out. I saw an interesting thing in a professional snooker game not that long ago in a match I was watching on streaming on TV, and the referee they just kept pushing the cue ball into the cluster, ticky tacky into the cluster of red balls, and after each player had played maybe 5 or 6 shots at it, the referee gave them 5 shots each to figure it out, or she was going to call a stalemate.
Interesting.
And start the game again. So she decided, I think they can give as few as 3 shots each, but she just decided that the way it was going, that 5 was fair.
5 was the reasonable number to try and get things.
This looks to me like a way to actually get in behind here and make the 3 off the 1.
I like that.
And open it up, or play a safety by going softly in there, try and just nuzzle in there.
I almost feel like the going for the make is the better option, because if you try and nuzzle in there and accidentally make the 3.
Oh, look at that. Now the 1 is hanging in the jaws, and so is the 3, and the cluster has been opened. And I think, is Kathie hooked here?
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that cue ball passes the 9.
At least you can go rail first and make this ball.
Yeah. I just think she's a little treetop down there and has to elevate over that 7 ball.
Good shot.
Needs to get out though. No.
Yeah, if she could have played the weight to stay on that side, she would have been golden there. Hmm. All right, well, that's definitely opened it back up again. This 3 is really deep in the jaws too, and the 5's a little bit protected by the 10.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna try and slide between the 10 and the. Oh no, she's
Ooh.
trying to. Okay. Not sure what the plan was now. Thought she was gonna try and maybe slide
Yeah,
between the rail and the 10 ball. Maybe she just hit her contact point.
no, she's called the bank,
Yeah.
which gets her back down by the 6.
Yeah. A little long.
Little
I think she's.
two-way.
Yeah, I think she's got Kathie on that 6 ball. We're pretty close. I don't think it's frozen. It does look to me like Kathie has to go into the rail, maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. She looks like she's queuing pretty straight onto the
Yeah,
5.
it does.
Okay, well, that was just a deceiving angle then.
When she tried to snuggle it behind the 7.
All right. Well, this one I'm fairly convinced that Melissa will have to kick at. So she's looking.
Here it looks like you can see it.
Yeah, maybe. I guess maybe I'm gonna be wrong twice. Yeah, the angle from the side, it's a little more deceiving than when you have the straight
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
and
crash
slide
down.
all the way down.
Yeah.
All right, well, the table's wide open now, but the 5's at the near end and the 6 is at the far end.
Yeah, as long as the 8 passes the 10 cleanly,
It appears to.
it looks pretty close, like it does.
It's 2 rails.
You guys need anything? That is good. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Looks like she's on the 7 decently.
I think she can just go to the side rail and out, or is it pretty straight?
I feel like it's kind of straight. Like maybe she's just gonna have to stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then this passes pretty closely by that 10 ball.
Just taking a look at it.
Just a little stun off the rail. Nicely played. And this looks close to a stop.
Yeah.
And to nothing, Kathie MacDonald. And Melissa's break.
Well, if you go out to jamupapparel.com, you can find the NWPA partner store there, where they've got a variety of jerseys and pullovers in both men and women's.
Short sleeve and long sleeve.
Yep. And as well as a variety of sizes and fit. You can also get a lot of those customized with your name. Proceeds from those purchases, there's some of the proceeds from those purchases come back to the NWPA to support the tour. So go get some NWPA apparel and show your support. Right, you see Chris Rogers there, our tournament director.
Ready to go. Third rack.
Yep. 3 ball was tracking, but the 5 ball was in the way of that 3 railer.
Removing the turtle rack. Turtle rack's one of our sponsors as well.
Yep. All Turtle Rack provides racks to the tour. Players are required to use them. Well, see if the players get after Chris here. He's got one of those little tools to move the balls out of the way to help get the rack off, and he was a little overconfident he could get that rack off and disturb the 5 ball.
Yeah. And they're deciding whether or not they both agree. I think they're finally good with it. So it looks like the 5's pretty close to the 10 and does not go in either corner. The one to the side is pretty straightforward.
Follow back out for the 2. Yep.
Looks like she got in the window for the 3.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if she could come around that 6 and stay to the left of the 4 and the 8. So on the stream view, the 4 and the 8 look fairly close, but we have another camera angle. You can see that there we can see on our other angle that there's like a couple inches between the 4 and the 8. Well, I think she's left this 3 ball. I don't.
I think so too. Remnants of the cold I caught at Ox.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's been around.
Yeah, I think it's just that time of year. Gets colder out,
Damper.
damper. Everybody's spending time indoors when it's too wet out.
Shooting pool.
Yep. Always.
And this looks like the 4 goes in the side and the cue ball can track and open the 5-10. If it can miss the face of the 7.
Feeling pretty low.
Oh. She hit the 7. Now she's gonna have to play a safe. On the 5, probably just pushing it in behind the 9 and coming around. 3 balls on that right-hand side of the table.
Yep. Pretty good call there, Marianne.
It's like a 2-rail kick. Optional third. The 3's pretty close to the rail. Gives you a little more opportunity to hit it. Good strike.
Yeah, what ball are we working on? I think maybe it's 4 ball. Hard to tell.
I think, oh, might be the 4. If it's the 4, the 5 isn't on the table.
It's like 1 second it looks like orange like the 5. Oh yeah, okay, it's the 5.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
the pink one looks orange and the orange one looks pink.
Do you think it's easier to tell the colors on the gray cloth they're using, like for the Moscone Cup, or?
I think the gray exposes better on the camera.
Aha.
I think the blue is just it's a little too bright.
It's pretty easy on the eyes, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I've become accustomed to that gray, that shark, whatever.
Oh,
Mm,
hits the point and gets right in behind the 8.
I think she's calling the 10 just to call something, just in case. Might as well.
Well, if she can go off that near right-hand rail, she definitely wants to make contact here. Oh,
She make it better for the.
or worse,
Well, I think she may have made the combo
easier.
maybe easier.
Well, she pushed the 10 ball closer to the pocket, but
Yeah.
looks like
Melissa-
Melissa's turning it down. There's just 4 balls to be made, and they are laid out fairly nicely.
Yeah, I think I agree with that decision. I mean, it's one thing if the 10 ball was in the pocket.
Yes, right in the jaws, but it's not that.
Yeah.
Good foot away. Just bouncing out to get an angle on the 9. She's gonna try and soft stun this, I think. Oh, hard. She went at it hard.
Just
In and out.
there. Yeah.
I struggled with those shots a few times and ended up too low to easily make the 10 when it was on the spot. Ended up having to back cut it into the side pocket. Not fun.
I saw a few people have that problem on the stream.
Okay, so that makes it 2-1.
Let's take a look at those payouts. So the winner of this match is gonna get a check for $1,200, and the runner-up a check for $810.
Pretty nice payouts.
Not bad for a weekend's worth of pool.
No, we had 59 or 60 players in this event, a very nice turnout.
Yeah, I was told 59. I was told that we were, because it was capped at 64. We had 64, but they were like five drops for various reasons. But still, it's a very good turnout.
Yeah, we had a nice dinner last night. They fed us some pasta. We had choices of extras. Nice salad. Beverages. Nice hospitality.
Yeah, they've definitely taken care of us this weekend. I think all of the venues we've been to this year have been very very gracious and accommodating.
I agree. Just look like a natural. Oh, she's gonna try and not go in behind the 10. Throw out to the side rail again and back.
You get pretty good on the 2 ball. It's that upper left. Maybe a little straight. You might have to just run forward. I don't know, maybe she's got some angle.
Looks like a little bit of an angle, a slight back cut, so that'll track her a little more toward
Oh,
the center of the table.
Yeah, it looks like she's
Just rolling forward.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is a pretty open rack. I would generally think Melissa a favorite to get out here.
Yeah, this is just cut in and back over.
Oh,
Now there's those jaws.
yeah, she undercut it a little bit too. I saw it catch the rail on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the difference between a brand new slippy cloth and a broken end table.
Yeah, you just got to get out into the window here for the 4. I think it's the 4.
Yeah, that is this is the pink one this time. That is the 4.
Yeah, it seems like the further toward the top of the table that it is, the harder it is to discern whether it's Pink or orange. You got slight back cut on the 6, and the 7's just sitting in the jaws of the side pocket there. Looks pretty straightforward from here. I like going forward. Oh, yes, going forward 3 rails here. A little bit of left-hand spin.
And, she's doing low. I think she is
Drawing out.
not doing yours, and she's maybe gonna get hooked behind the 10.
Yeah, I liked going. Whoop.
I think she was trying to stay on the other side of that side pocket,
Aha.
or hit it softer so it just stopped in the middle of the
Yeah,
table.
she just just cued it almost too good. Is she completely hooked or
I'm not positive.
partially?
I think at least partially. Yeah, having a good look to see how much of it she can see.
It's like- Oh, nice shot.
Checking to see if it's frozen to the rail or not.
This looks to me like she might be able to see half the ball.
Yeah, she's called the bank in the side, so she must be able to see. Yeah, at least half, I would think. No, maybe not. Maybe she called the bank before she got a good enough look at how much she could
Mhm.
see.
Kathie's gonna go up and down. Try and pot it in the upper left corner. The 1 rail kick.
Well, she found the pocket. Fortunately, it was with the cue ball, not the object ball.
Yeah. Yeah, the 9's just in the perfect spot to just stop, and you're right on the 10.
Yeah.
And ties it up.
2-all.
2 for each.
Race to 7 at this point. Run an ad quick. Well, the ICAT training system there, should you choose to purchase one of those for your table at home, make sure to mention NWPA. That the promo code should get you $50 off your purchase. I think it's a very worthwhile system. You know, my friends right down the street, well, one of our tour players, Nicole Denisi, has one at her house. Used it a few times. Played horse with some other friends with some of the positional challenges.
Definitely can't hurt to learn something.
No.
No doubt about it.
Well, and like the nice thing about it is that, you know, you don't need all those little donut stickers all over your table.
Exactly.
It projects exactly how to set everything back up and helps with consistency. Right. Well,
Yeah, it's like a digital version of the old target pool.
yeah. Yeah, projects your landing zone. It's also nice. It's like a lot of the positional drills, you know, it shows you what English on the cue ball and gives you a idea of the speed to strike the ball. No, maybe a little treetop on this shooting at this two ball.
And the 3 is tucked behind at the back of this little cluster.
Yeah, I don't think she's playing to make the 2.
Yeah, just use the 4 to
Great.
hook her on the 2.
Yeah, I like the way she hit that, bumping into the 4 to create a blocker.
Now with ball in hand, is there a way to get back in there to do some work with this 3 ball? She may elect to hook her again. She's got such a nice cluster down there. She might look for the 3 foul here. Get her in behind the 4 again.
Well, Chris has ruled that she caught 3 ball first.
So she's on 2 fouls. Now the 8's in a really good position to land a really good hook. I like when playing a hook to try and get the cue ball right up against the back of another ball and leave the object ball as in the middle of the table as possible. Looks like she cut off the angle to the left rail.
It's hard to tell.
Looks like it's kind of in behind. Yeah. Yeah, she is going 2 or 3 rails up and around and gets a good hit, gets a rail. Pretty good result.
Good speed.
She's looking at the kick from behind. Side rail is also available here. Try and kick from behind. Get the cue ball in behind that little wall.
Oh, got the point, but
Yeah, she hit the point there. I think Kathie will just spin off this, push it maybe onto the 6 ball and keep the cue ball contained there. Oh. Hit that a little too soft.
yeah, see her body language there.
Yeah.
Knows she goofed. Oh. God, she did it again.
Left another one in the jaws, but gets her snookered in behind the 7.
Last time she was cutting towards the pocket and undercut it.
Mm-hmm.
And this time she was cutting away from the pocket and overcut it. Both times she caught that side rail. Oh, so close.
Is this? Oh. Is it the 4 on the left rail and the 5
The 5 is up by
with
the
the
10.
10?
Yeah. And the 3 in the middle of the table. So yeah, 2, 3. Oof.
And the 5 definitely goes past the 10 to the corner.
Yeah, good shot. feeling low. Wondering if or center ball? No.
Just rolling.
Yeah. That was my initial impulse was to let it go forward, maybe just nudge the 10 a little bit.
Now she needs to draw.
Yeah, let's see how her draw stroke is right now. Been a long 2 days. I think everybody's tired. There it comes.
Yeah, that looks pretty ideal.
That's still got angle. Come back out for the 10 in whichever pocket she should choose.
I'd like to come out to the middle of the table and take it.
In the upper right corner.
Yeah, that's what I'd choose. You don't want to baby anything at this stage.
Yeah.
Just it's natural, just roll in. Looks like she got pretty straight on it. And 3-2 Melissa. Oh, Chris is having a discussion about something.
I think it's a discussion about the shot clock. Sometimes that comes up where there's distractions, and Chris has to reiterate that, he's not going to count that towards the shot clock. If
Right, right.
But that is my guess, just from the experience of witnessing this come up before. I think they're actually discussing the Melissa's kick when Chris called a foul. Because I think maybe even Chris, after the fact, thinks that maybe he got it wrong. So I think Melissa felt like she got it wrong.
Oh,
He got it wrong. But my inclination watching it on our feed was that it was bad.
uh-huh.
You know, I think maybe even Kathie had been suggesting, because you see a lot of people now put their phone in slow mo
Right, and yeah,
film it.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess while we wait, I can go back and find it.
Well, he's racking now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody until
No,
afterwards.
no.
Because it's not my job, but it's also one of those things. If anybody wanted to ask me, we do have the technology.
Is anybody questioning in the chat?
I don't think so. I think nobody in the chat said anything, so. Well, was that even this rack? mean, that was. Okay.
Well, everybody's smiling at least, so I don't think it's
Yeah, I
a
mean,
big bone of contention. Okay, here we go.
all right, the break.
Oh, that cue ball looked kind of flat coming down there. Beautiful pot on the one ball, and cue ball didn't travel at all. Just going to try and get in behind this cluster. This leaves her tree topped over the 6 ball. The 4 is in the jaws, making the 2 4s. Looks like it's fairly simple. Just be controlling the cue ball here, and the 2 ball that is the difficulty. Well, she does a good job of that. Well, this table looks fairly wide open. The 6 passes the 9, yes.
No, we got so 2, 3. Down to the 5. Kind of want to be at the right side of the table so you're not going into the 10 ball. Get on the 6. All right. Yeah, I think the position on the 5 and the position on the 6 are the key here.
I think I'd just stun out here. You don't want to get messed up with that 8 ball going too far forward.
Well, is she able to go around now?
I don't think so. I think there's a collision either with the 10 or the 7.
That was kind of my only thought about working towards the right side of the table, was to avoid going into anything.
She
Okay.
opts just for the safety.
Yeah.
Probably a wise choice.
Yeah, you're gambling when you go into balls because you don't, much as you think you might be able to judge where you're going to contact and where they're going to go, it almost never works out the way you think. Except maybe when you're going into a single ball really full.
Yes.
And even then, half the time I don't go into it full. I hit it on one side or the other mistakenly.
And then it flips over to the rail and you hook yourself. Going with the jump cue here. Beautiful
shot.
hit.
Don't get behind the 9. Go past. Okay, plenty of speed.
Yeah.
Drone shot from Melissa.
Does she have it in the side or only to the corner? I think it's just to the corner, which actually now the 10 ball could help her stay down on the 7.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Just a little rub on the 10 and
She's overcut it.
I guess Nicole, who often sits with you to do commentary, has lost her voice a little, eh?
Yeah, she's getting over. She had a cold earlier, and then of course, first day here, everybody's trying to chat her up.
Which caused her to lose her voice more.
Yeah, it's actually she sounds better today than she
Yeah,
did
she
yesterday.
she definitely does. Now I like spinning 2 rails here. Just have a nice dig. Oh,
She checked that ball.
little, but she actually pushed the 10 into. Well,
No,
it's questionable if it's more favorable or not. The 9 is below it, so you have to stay down on that end of the table. So it will go in the side. Good shot. Just don't get too straight on this 9. Want to be able to move over toward the 10. Do you have a small angle?
she's got a little angle.
Yeah, she likes this side pocket from there. Yeah, from this angle, it looks easier than it does from that one. You got it.
Yeah,
Ties it up.
ain't no thing.
They're just going back and forth.
How you doing? Yeah,
They're better today.
you do sound a little better. We were just talking about you and your voice. We were just talking about you and your voice. Yeah, you do. To line up down the left hand.
Yeah, it's always interesting when they do that. No, three's just hanging, so you really can't not make it. How do you get into this four ball?
Well, it's pretty easy to cut it almost anywhere you want and move in behind the three, but I don't know if the three goes to the corner. So close to the 10 ball.
Just tried to nudge it.
Yeah, that was probably a good option.
She'll have to lay up from here. Well, I don't think that was quite it. Maybe a
Nope.
little more speed and
No, and now she's actually opened it up.
yeah.
So that's the 4, and the 5 is down here near the bottom right
And then you got the 6 and the 8
corner.
by that side rail.
Yeah. Both go into both side pockets. Oh. Oh, I think she's just gonna save her up in behind this 10 ball.
Yeah, I think that's a smart decision. Way simpler than trying to move back down for that 5 ball. Oof.
Terrell is yawning here.
I am tired from talking to myself all day, which is exhausting in its own.
I have some
Right.
I have some sugar. Would you like some?
Sure.
Let's see, what do we got?
I've actually got some sugar around here too.
Do
But
you? Well, let's
yeah, but
see.
it's really chewy candy, which is not the best.
Well, this
thing
would
to-
be crunchy, but I could talk for a while.
Oh, nice.
It's a really good chocolate bar. It's a Canadian coffee crisp. Do you have that coffee crisp?
I don't know if we have this particular one. I've seen things similar. I know you gave Jordan a chocolate the other day, and she was like, "It tastes way better."
It
Or,
was
or a Kit Kat.
it was a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, our chocolate from Canada is a little different. It's creamier. It's a little more like Belgian chocolate. But that is pretty crunchy. It's pretty tasty though. Not bad.
not bad, not bad. I really enjoyed it when you brought the Nemo bars that one
Oh, the
time.
Nanaimo
Nanaimo.
bars. So Nanaimo, the city of Nanaimo is on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, which is where both Kathie MacDonald and I live, and it's about halfway between us.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, she's about an hour north and a bit west of the city of Victoria, which is on the southern end of Vancouver Island.
Yeah, I've been to Victoria before.
Okay, and she's about an hour north and west, a little bit inland from the ocean, and then I'm a full 2.5 hours north of her in the town of Courtney, well, city of Courtney. It's kind of a tri-town.
Okay.
Courtney, yeah, Comox Valley has 3 towns, 3 cities, Comox, Courtney, and Cumberland, which is an old coal mining town. But it's a pretty thriving place now. And actually, the Comox Valley where I live is not even halfway up Vancouver Island. It's another 4 hours from where I live up to the far north end of the island,
Oh, okay.
driving. Yeah, it's a big island. Oh, she went for a carom, 9-10 carom, and wins that game on that. So now we're at 4-3.
3, just kind of trading racks here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I guess Kathie jumped out to 2-0. Melissa tied it up, and now we're going kind of going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like we got a player break. Hang out for a second while we wait for
Okay.
the players to come back. So sit tight, everyone. We will resume here in a minute. So,
All right, I'm gonna drink some water.
all right. Well, we got a Chantel Farrell in the chat saying, "Hello, Miss Mary Ann."
Oh, Chantel Farrell.
Farrell.
Yes, she's a Calgary,
Okay.
Alberta-ish girl.
Okay.
Yeah, used to be a Vancouver Island girl.
Okay.
Who else is on there? I can't even
Well,
see.
the
Anybody
problem
else
is
I
a lot of
know?
people have funny names.
Oh, and they're there on their
No.
at names.
Yeah. Well, Sophia Tran's in there.
Oh yes.
You know Sophia.
She's left us for real, and now she's just watching online. Okay, well, they're allowed 5 minutes each, so that doesn't mean they can, well, I suppose they could take them back to back, and
True.
that'd be a 10-minute break, but that isn't usually what they do.
No. Well, I can't remember. Is it a longer race? Do they get 2 breaks each, or is it still just 1?
I think it's still just one.
Stand up and move my legs for a second.
Yeah, you're probably cramping up.
Well, these high chairs aren't the most comfortable.
No, they're not. They cut off the circulation to
Yeah, I'm realizing.
legs.
I wonder if I should have stolen one of the ones over there by the bar. A little late now.
Oh, are they better?
I can't tell. They look maybe like they're cushier.
I think they're all about the same.
Saw that shot? How bad did I blow that call? I know.
All right. Players are back. Chris is getting the rack squared away.
Right. Kathie MacDonald to break. In the 8th rack. This is 1 race to 9.
All right, 5 inside. See the 1. No pocket.
Very nice. All right, what did I miss?
So Kathie rolled up onto the back of the 2 ball, left the 1 kind of on the rail in front of the pocket. Melissa kicked at it. Caught it.
Hit it.
Yeah, caught it and overcut it, and the cue ball kind of rolled in behind cue ball here, or the 1 ball.
It's like a little tiny jacked up. She tried to hold it behind the 7, but was unsuccessful. I don't know if the 1's got a pocket now either. Don't think so. I think she's just trying to thin off it and go in behind the 4 on the upper right rail here.
Yeah, not quite, but I suspect that Kathie's probably just going to try and lay up as well.
Yeah, return the favor.
Send that 1 up towards that short rail.
It's like there's a window to it,
Yeah,
but it's contained.
yeah. Good amount of separation.
Only the
All right. This is leaked out. Melissa, get a clear look at the 1 ball. Like she's digging into this cue ball, maybe trying to draw it back. All right, Kathie getting her bridge together. Her rest. The hold ups. The 2 in the side pockets. Run this forward and shoot the 3 in the same side.
Looks like there's 10 available, but I don't.
Marianne, your mic's still up.
Oh,
There. Now we can hear you.
I was talking to someone else. Yeah, so it does look like there's a 410 available, but oh, she missed the 2 in the side. But everything's pretty wide open. Just maybe getting down on the 6 might be a little bit challenging. Oh boy.
Well, that's gonna make things a little tougher.
That was a little bit interesting. She must have struck the cue ball not in the middle, is my guess, and sent it in a direction she didn't intend.
Opts to play safe.
Hmm.
Well, she's gotten real close to her ball here.
Here a pocket past the 7. Or a nasty back cut.
Yeah. Yeah, nasty back cut into a pocket that she's missed a couple balls into on various cut shots. That can get into a player's mind sometimes.
Yes. It's not an easy path to the 6 either off this ball, no matter what you do.
No. Yep, she made that one.
It ended up pretty straight on the.
Yeah, she tried to spin up out of that side rail, and she did get a little spin out of there, but not as far down table as would have liked. It's got a little thin one on the 6 here. If she's playing the shot.
She is, and
is.
she was successful.
Favorable bump off the 10. If she cut on the other side, she might not have been so lucky.
Yeah.
Well, let's try to look over here.
She's,
Trying to decide see if she has to play the 8-10 or if that 8's got enough of that pocket.
Yeah, it looks like only half a pocket. She gets nicely on it.
I think she's pretty nice for the combo. So if she doesn't like going past the 10 into the pocket.
Well, she's getting down quickly. She didn't line up the combo in any way that most players do.
Well, I don't know which ball she's called. She turned around and said something to Kathie.
Well, I guess there was more pocket than it looked to us
Yeah, I was trying to look.
people up
I
here.
was trying to look across the table, see, and it looked like can't entirely tell. Maybe at least 3/4 of the pocket. That went really clean. So
Yes, it did.
well, Melissa looking to take the first multi-game lead since Kathie was up 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Melissa has rolled past the halfway mark.
So it's 5-3 and Melissa's break.
Well, still a race to 9. Plenty of time for Kathie to get some racks in here.
Pretty busy club here this evening. I think they've got a couple of different leagues going on as well.
Yeah, so the APA, I believe I heard it was playoffs tonight.
Aha.
So I believe they had 16 or 18, then 16 or 18 teams. I can't.
Wow, that's quite a few teams. Yeah. Good playoffs. Yeah.
There's 16 teams. I think that's what I heard Kelly say this morning when she was checking with Chris on what time tables were going to start
Right.
opening up from the second chance and the main tournament.
Right. It looks like they accommodated everybody without pressuring the final table here at all. We've got it cordoned off a little bit.
Yeah, pretty smooth. Well, and a bunch of the tour players have got a table on the just off the top of your screen here. Looks like 6 or 7 over there playing on a table.
And a couple of spectators here and
Yeah.
here and here.
Yeah.
I think they got a little ring game going on over there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's ring game or not. I thought maybe because Iris came and got a piece of paper, but then I realized Iris isn't playing with them over there.
Maybe
think they-
she's setting up a round robin or something.
Oh, is that what's happening?
I don't know.
I think they've just got a little friendly rotation
Yeah.
over there.
Queen of the Hill.
Yeah.
Okay, so now where are we at? Here, Kathie.
You can see the 2 ball.
Yeah.
4's in front of the side. Maybe a 5-10. I don't know where else you're playing the 5 unless you get underneath it.
Yeah, you have to get behind it.
I think she's looking at it. Yeah. Already checking it
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah. Yeah, she can just kind of stop on the 4.
Yeah.
And
Kathy-
it looks like a decent 5-10 call here.
Yeah, Kathy's not necessarily shy about a early 10 combo if it presents itself. Especially if there's not an easy
Yeah,
position.
It really wasn't. It almost looks like you can protect a little bit here too. Although it looks like it's almost dead on, like it's a cut. But she's got the cue ball in the position where
Right.
she's pretty well dead on the 5.
She's hit the 5 full in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like. So she did leave the cue ball right on the 8 here to make it a little bit of a hazard. You can see the 5, but it's not easy cueing.
No. Although, I think she may just point at the side pocket like she's playing it, and if she's playing it. All right.
Bit of a two-way, I think, really
yeah.
there. Because she certainly wasn't going for position on the 7 afterwards,
No,
so
absolutely not.
I think she just called it in the side in case it went. Looks like she might have the edge of the 5 here. If you're thinking about jumping.
It looks like she's changed her mind going one rail here.
Good hit. Just kind of dished it up, though.
That worked out.
Sure did. Yeah, pretty simple shape on the 8. She came across very nicely there. I think I'd be just bringing that cue ball kind of back to right around where it is now and playing the 10 in the lower left corner, but I think she's going to try and, oh no, she did do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like that route too. Sometimes
Yeah.
you see people try and play the short side there.
And now we're at 6-3.
All right, Melissa picking up a little momentum here.
Oh,
Should come up dry. I think so. All right. Well, Melissa to the table then.
yeah. The one cuts to the opposite direction though from where the 2 sits.
Yeah, not so simple to play onto the 2. Yeah,
Let's
she-
try a little inside siding.
Yeah, yeah. Tried to reverse it back over there.
One's in the jaws, but it's really jammed up on the right-hand side of it. Kathie's gonna go 1 rail to the lower right side. Nice. Uh-oh. Still firm? She might have a shot at it. Oh,
At least you can see part of the 2. I can't.
I'm not sure what she called here, if anything. Good hit. Well, the 2's easy enough, but the 3's, maybe if you get under it. Combination or a safety. That opened everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked at it successfully, but left everything wide open here now. The 4 to the 5 is critical here. It's like the 5 is touching that left rail. Gonna try and get out of there. Yeah. I mean,
No,
she had the option of staying under it, but
Yeah.
then who likes to go past the side pocket when the ball's glued to the rail?
Yeah, she tried to go through that gap, but she kind of dragged the shot a little bit.
Has she got an edge of it? Think not. I don't know if anybody checked if that was touching the rail, but
I mean, Kathie was sitting right behind the line, so but no, nobody did check it officially.
because it didn't reach another rail.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, like I said, my only thought is Kathie was sitting right there looking straight down that rail, so maybe she was aware that it was off or realized too late that there probably wasn't anything she could do about it. So play a real good safety,
Yeah.
I think. Oh no, actually I'm looking over at the table. She can, yeah, she left the whole ball. But
But the 8 is
yeah.
protecting it. There's not a lot you can do with this.
Agreed. But more of the fact that she hasn't left illicit kicking. Chance. Unlikely to foul here, I guess is my point. Just containment.
Kathy could try and get under the 8, but I think the safer option is to go up behind that little wall there.
I mean, she could potentially soft bank that 5
That's true.
and float down there behind that wall as well to get under that, then she's under 6 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Should she make it? Question about the speed though. That's just more fully committed to.
Containing.
Yep.
Although both looks like the long bank is available on both sides. But
I question if that 6.
this 6 is.
No,
Oh,
the
it
6
may be pointed at the side pocket.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I don't know if anybody's looked at that.
And another fine safety. This is one of those dangerous ones near the pocket where if you hit the inside of it, you can easily scratch.
Oh yeah, off the back side of the ball.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's amazing how almost given that scratches. You're not careful.
Yeah, that was good contact. Oh, Melissa made the 5 in the side and didn't call it. Now Kathy's got the option here of taking on the 6. I guess. Yeah, she's just gonna wire her right behind that 10 ball. Probably called it into this lower right pocket. She's kicking one rail off the side. Gets a good hit.
Got that gonna slide
And a
through there.
rub. Here I like sending that 6 ball straight back up the table and trying to get the cue ball under the 8. Coming to this side, coming to the right hand side. The weight is usually pretty good for. Yeah.
She sees the same thing you saw,
Just like that.
just like that. That's always a good feeling when you say something and then they do it,
Yeah.
and they do it real good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, like the 8 was about a ball width off the rail, so it gives you a lot of room to get in behind there. There's a lot of protection. And straight into.
All right. I know what setup is kind of what Kathie really needs. It's a good
Yeah.
open table. Run some balls out, add a tally to her side of the score.
And opt to draw out to get the angle she wants on the 7. Now she does need to move
Yeah,
from the 8 over to the left hand side for the 9. So
yeah. She's about to
let's see how
say
she manages this.
angle here seems like there's the potential of getting a little too straight on the 8 if you're not careful. Let me try and get over to the rail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there she did. Now you can just easily go forward here. And you'll get nicely over to the other side. Just gotta make sure you get enough weight on this.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's very nice. Now, what
Good.
kind of an angle does she have coming down toward the 10 ball? Is this like a small back cut?
It's slight. I think she might just a real high rolling ball. I think she'll be okay. But I could be wrong. It's hard to tell. Looking across the table here, yeah, I think she could just go straight down. Or maybe she's got enough angle to go to the other side.
Run
It-
into it.
uh,
Oh. Yeah. And sometimes when you run into it, you get lucky and they split open for you nicely along the rail, but that is not what happened here.
Yeah, it's interesting about that is it's like if you catch one side or the other, it's
Yeah,
gonna open
It's
up.
good.
But if you hit it in the middle, and so often when I'm actually trying to run into a ball, I want to run into it full. I never do.
Yeah.
But this shot here
Yeah.
comes up so often, and I
Yeah.
run into it full every time.
She's gonna try and kick it in off the side rail. She hit it good though. She
Yeah.
left a tough angle. Melissa will probably thin off this, just push a little more toward the middle and try and go back up the other end of the table. Oh, did she just call a pocket?
Yeah, she called that lower left. She's gonna try and cross bank it back down. Well, maybe feeling a little offensive with that 3-game lead. Maybe some confidence. I mean, I was kind of with you about just thinning off of it.
No, I think Kathie will go for a side bank here and bring the cue ball back down to this lower rail.
Makes sense. I like that.
Little two-way. Make sure you protect, but really go for the bank at the same time. I could be wrong, but no, that's what she's pointed at. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she just ends up making the bank. Seen her do it a couple times this tournament already in this similar situation. But yeah, trying to do what you're talking about, but
Yeah,
committing to the bank at the same time.
absolutely, you have to.
Well,
She come too far over. Yeah,
Yeah.
she could bring the cue ball a little too far to the right, and the pin went a little too far to the left to give
Yeah.
Melissa a cut to that top left corner.
I mean, about the only thing I can say is she's fortunate that the 10 got up near the rail because the way it hit the point, as opposed to being a little away from that rail.
Yes.
But Melissa swishes it anyways.
And gets to within 2
It's
of the goal.
it's time for Kathie to make something happen. Gonna have to start fading some racks here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I really thought she was going to get out there. She got so unfortunate running dead into that 10 ball.
Yeah, and it's tough.
And she could have just drifted it softly too and then taken the more extreme cut on the 10. I guess she thought she could get to the right-hand side of it.
I mean, it looked favorable at first, and then as it got closer, it
Yeah.
became questionable whether or not she was going to catch an edge or catch it full. And yeah, Kathie's had a few tough rolls this tournament.
I would say that's true.
Yeah, she definitely had a few in her previous match, and I think she was a little fortunate to still come away with the win there. She had a couple opportunities to win that last one
Mm-hmm.
with a bigger separation of the score line than
Yes.
ending up hill.
But regardless, Kathie did end up becoming the tour champion in point standings for the year for this season, and
No, it's a great accomplishment.
that is a great accomplishment. It speaks to consistency.
Yeah. Well, and it tells you how she finished throughout the year, considering every single stop has
Yes.
been won by a different player so far.
Yes. Nice. This looks like a tough one to get at. She's got two balls in the way. And no single rail.
I mean, she might be able to put some left on this ball and open it up around the 6 ball to catch it.
Oh,
And she did.
and she had called it in the side pocket, and she actually came fairly close.
Yeah, it's a pretty good look. Is there a
Now, is this one cut or playing another safety?
I think the one cuts.
Boy, she almost got enough for a carom on the 10, but
Yeah,
I
she
don't
looks.
think she's got the whole face of the one.
I mean, I think to play the carom, she would have to draw the cue ball off of it a little bit. At least.
Looks like it's too close to the 4. Oh, she played it. She played the carom and she almost got it.
Yeah, she didn't draw it either. So my angle lied to me about how they were laying.
I was surprised she could hit that much of the right-hand side of the one ball in order to thin
Yeah.
off it. And yeah, it looked like it was so tight behind the 4. Okay, so this one does not go in the side.
I think it might. It might.
No.
No.
Well, Melissa's just working really hard now to keep Kathie contained and looking for an opening. She gonna take out the 10 ball or go for the hit here? Yeah, she just spotted the 10. It was so near the jaws. And let Melissa take ball in hand. With 10 balls on the table.
Got a 1-7 combo.
See if she can manage the 1 and the cue ball.
Yeah, I've seen her lose the object ball a couple times, but this one
Yeah.
looked pretty full, so ball's not really drifting too much. It's actually, it did drift a little bit, but that's all right. She's got a little angle to come out for this 2 ball now. She's gonna take on this 2-10.
Or go 2 rails around for the 3. Try and pot it in that upper left.
Couldn't quite read her lips. I think she's playing the 10 ball. It's the way she's lined up on the 2. Way overcut it. Yeah, I think that was a little of the it's getting late. If I can win a rack and one shot, and I've got a 4-game cushion, you know.
Yes. To go to the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with her decision. And it worked out where she didn't necessarily.
She didn't leave much. This is a tough hook. It's not a tough safe, but it's a tough hook.
Yeah, I feel like she wanted to hit the 6 with the 2.
Yeah. Sort of rub against it and
Yeah.
it would contain it better.
Contain it behind the 5.
Yeah.
Instead, she went around the 6. Melissa's got a shot at the 2 now.
Holding for the 3 is not easy though. You have to have a little dig here.
Or you run into it.
Rah.
Noticed Melissa's not afraid of running into a ball,
No,
gambling a little bit to try
taking,
and
yeah, taking the risk, seeing what comes of it. Oh,
Oh, what happened there?
I think everybody's getting a little tired.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired over here. I can't imagine being out there trying to, stroke a ball straight.
Well, I'm exhausted, and it's probably 4 hours since I played my last
Yeah.
match. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it definitely went later than anybody wanted last night.
Oh. Yeah,
Did I-
both Kathy and I played really late last night
Yeah,
and
did I hear
got
you
maybe
didn't get done till like 1:30?
yeah, got about 6 hours sleep. And that's after a long, grueling day. Yeah, Kathy went to the B side in the third round. And so she's been grinding a long time. Oh, oh.
All right, I think we've got a break happening. We'll, yeah, Kathy's a little frustrated with something that's happening away from the table right now. So we're gonna hang out for a minute. Just stick around, and we will pick this back up here in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our players are back. Well, and she's gotten on the back of that 9 ball.
There's a lot of spin on that ball.
Yeah, that is dressed up for Melissa.
Ran gently into the back of that 6 ball. It's like an ideal angle to get up for the 8.
Little
Oh, I
timid.
think she
Oh,
decelerated there.
yeah, a little timid, a little deceleration for sure.
Yeah. She had all that room in the middle of the table too to just stroke that ball and get up there. Now she's going to try the bank. Kathie has a reasonable shot here at the 8 ball, a bit of distance, but I would expect her to make this. Everybody's getting pretty tired. Yeah, looks like she's thinking about maybe cutting this ball in. Sharp angle along the rail. Well, she's indicated she's trying it.
Pretty good.
That's a pretty nice cut. And gets a rub on the 9 that slows the cue ball down a little bit and gives her an angle to go in and onto the side rail and then down there for an angle on the 10.
Yeah. I got some Canadian contraband.
Fancy Canadian chocolate.
It's really good.
You're not gonna do.
Coffee crisp.
All right, Melissa to the hill.
This is Kathie's break. Let's break a clean shot on the one. Made 2 balls.
Well, just bringing them together pretty well right here.
Yeah, I just need to stun off the rail a little bit here. Just drop.
Well, not to overhit that. She's overhit a couple balls and ended up behind stuff that she
It's
shouldn't be.
true. It is true.
Looks like she's going forward. Must have a little bit of angle. Yep. Once it was slow.
I don't think the side pocket's in danger. Good shot.
Ball slowing up just in time.
Yeah. Oh my God, she ran that table out and then scratched in the side off the 10 ball. Unbelievable. She just shook hands. Oh, that was a very sad ending.
That's disappointing. I feel really bad for her there. Yeah, I was watching it. I thought she was just gonna catch the point. Well, that is it. Unfortunate scratch there at the end. Kathie is going to give Melissa the win. Final 10 ball here. So Melissa is going to be our tour stop number 7 winner. Kathie MacDonald is point wise officially the tour champion of 2025. My partner in the booth here this evening, Miss Marianne McConnell, is our NWPA Player of the Year for 2025. So congratulations to all 3 of these players and all the rest of the players came out and played this year on the tour. All right, so they're going to take some pictures, do the check presentation. I'll leave the stream on for a second as I start to tear down. But thank you all for hanging out with us, watching the stream. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate you. Yeah, have a good night, and we will see you in a couple months, probably April. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Make sure you get notified when we go live at the first stop of the 2026 tour year. Thanks again, everyone. Have a good night.